Be aware of making assumptions in life. Great day, beautiful people. Sammy Faraj here. In this video, I just wanted to speak on making assumptions in life, right? A lot of times we will assume things when we don't understand the truth of the situation, all right? Whether it's what someone has said, whether it's the way someone looked at us, whether it's what we see on social media. Everything is perception, right? And unfortunately, our perception can be misleading, right? We can see someone post something and then we make an assumption of their situation. We see someone walk past us and look at us a certain way that we may know, and we make an assumption, right? And I'm gonna give you some examples in a second. We may hear something from someone, make an assumption. We may call someone, they don't answer, we make an assumption, right? Assumption robs you of your happiness, robs you of your mental energy, robs you of the reality of the situation because it's not true. And a lot of times it's not true, right? You go ahead and base it on past experiences. You go ahead and base it on what you think. You go base it on what your mind tells you, right? It's fear, it's false. What your mind is telling you is not true. So a lot of times we will assume things. For example, let's say you see people's content on social media, right? Let's say they post a story. Let's say they post a video. Let's say they post a picture. We automatically make an assumption, right? Let's say someone posts a quote that may be sad, a sad quote, right? Or an emotional quote. We'll start making assumptions that, oh, that person's probably going through something. That person's probably sad, or that person's probably this, that person's probably that. When the reality is they can be in the happiest place on earth, and vice versa. They can be posting things making themselves look happy. They could be posting things of them traveling. They could be posting of things of food, making their life look like it's all, happy, glamorous, and all of that. When the reality is they could be depressed, they could be sad. So be aware of the assumptions you make, because making assumptions, it's not good. All right. So this message in this video that I just wanted to make for you guys is just be aware of your thoughts when you make assumptions, right? When you make an assumption, let's say you pick up the phone and you call a relative or you call a friend and they don't pick up and they don't call you for, a week or two or whatever the case may be. Don't make an assumption that they're mad. Don't make an assumption that they didn't want to talk to you. Don't make an assumption of this and that. A lot of times we get caught up in life. A lot of times we forget. A lot of times things happen, right? And we don't put ourselves in other people's shoes and come from a place of understanding, right? Let's say someone walks past you that maybe at work, maybe at school, maybe someone and they don't acknowledge you or they don't look at you, or you may say hi and they just didn't hear you and kept walking past you. You start making assumptions of, oh, are they mad at me? Da da da, and your mind starts to play this game on you when the reality is it's none of the above. So stop making assumptions, all right? Don't make assumptions, all right? Ask questions, be curious. So if something is going on and you start making assumptions, no, confront the situation, confront the person, ask the question, right? Be open, be vulnerable, share what you feel, share what you think, because at the end of the day, people can't read your mind, right? And when people can't read your mind, it's a very, very tough place to be when you start making assumptions that people know where you're coming from and they don't. So I don't want to go too deep into this video, but the point of it is don't make assumptions. Ask questions when you don't truly know. That way you don't rob yourself of the current moment, of the situation, of the truth, of the reality, of the matter that you're assuming about. So I hope you found value in this video. Drop a comment, like this post, and if you think someone else will benefit from it, send this video over to them and leave a positive impact in someone's life. I appreciate you. Peace.